All right. So I've been thinking about something.
Yeah.
We actually argue more than people think we do, probably.
We really, yeah. Well, we really don't.
Well, maybe. Okay, so people that know us probably know that we argue, but
Our arguments are quick and not really arguments. They're just disagreements. You know?
yeah, I guess that's true. But I guess also we've always been very comfortable arguing with each other because we've been arguing since like the very beginning. We've been arguing since we started dating.
Guys, we argue for like the whole second year of dating. The entire second year.
At least 9 months of it.
Seriously, yeah. At least 9 months. You're right.
Like every day. So we're both very strong-willed.
We must enjoy arguing for us to stay together during those 9 months.
Maybe. But you know, I mean, but during that time, you know, I thought about maybe this isn't the right person.
What?
I'm not sure about this. I mean,
you have never said that to me.
I broke up with you.
Oh my goodness. First of all,
did I not break up with you?
Okay, guys, he broke up with me, and I was just like, okay, you know what? That's fine. And you gonna call me back when you ready, because I know that this ain't gonna last long. Guys, he called me back in like, it was like 2-hour breakup.
It was like 3 hours.
Oh my goodness. First of all, begging me back. I don't know what I was thinking.
I didn't beg.
Yes, you did.
Anyway, all right. So here's the question.
You are so wrong for doing that in the first place.
For breaking up with you?
Yes. There was no. What did you break up? Why did you break up with me? You don't even remember.
I think we just had another big argument, and I was just like, I was just like, I'm not sure about this because we argue all the time.
And I was like, fine. You know what? If that's what you, I did not. Don't you remember me just being like, okay?
Yeah, you were like, okay.
Yeah.
You didn't say anything like, are you sure, or nothing like that.
No, because I knew the deal. I was like, oh, poor thing. He really thinks that he means that. And, you know.
I meant it.
Oh, you didn't.
I also meant the apology 3 hours later. And the beg back.
But seriously, I get it. You know, because we argued a lot. And after a while, it's like, when is this going to end? Right.
So somebody asked me this question the other day. They said, do you think that if you're going to a public place, like let's say church, let's say you're driving to church, you have an argument on the way to church, and you can't settle the argument before you get out of the car, so you stop arguing and you just go in church. She said, is it fake when you go inside and you smile and you act like everything's fine, knowing that you guys were just arguing? And I wondered about, so I just wanted to ask you, you know, do you think people are being fake when they act like everything's okay, even though they're just having an argument, or maybe not even arguing, maybe things just aren't fine in their relationship in general, and when they go in public, they act like things are fine? Is that disingenuous? Is that fake? Is that a couple being phony?
I mean, if you just had an argument and you're going into a dinner party or something like that, like, should you be bringing your mess into the fun environment and bring down the
Yeah, I would say no.
Yeah,
I would say
no.
Why do you have to be a killjoy every time you go to
that's what I'm saying.
To an
you
event?
Don't want to be a killjoy,
right?
But I do think that I know when it's happened to us, I can't go in and really be all the way myself. But see, usually people there don't know me 100%,
right?
So they're not going to notice.
They won't notice that you're actually.
So they don't even know that I'm really being real,
right? Because
I can't be fake. So I'm not going to walk in there and act like everything is great,
right?
But they wouldn't notice it because they don't know me like that,
right?
You know what I mean?
You may not be as bubbly. You may not be on a 10 in terms of bubbliness. You're like a 7 or something like that.
But they're not going to say, "Oh, she's not herself."
Right.
You know, I make sure of that. You will know that entire night that we are not right.
Me and you mean like John Nixon house?
Yes,
okay.
You will know that I'm still salty.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But I don't think it's being fake. I think it's fake when couples, when you just said our relationship as a whole, I feel like you need to be an authentic couple together.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, faking
I definitely think that
who you are as a couple.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I definitely think authenticity is important, but I don't think authenticity is synonymous with sharing all of your business.
Exactly.
I don't think that because I'm not sharing every detail of what was going on between me and my wife, and that means I'm not authentic.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like that is fake when you're trying to pretend that you are something you're not.
Right.
So that you can fit in.
Right.
If you're doing that as a couple,
Right.
I think that's a problem.
Right. Okay.
Because I feel like that actually, to me, messes up your relationship, because you're both living this fake life outside of home.
Right.
And when you get home and you see the reality of it, you might be like, man, I can't stand this relationship.
Right.
Or I hate my life.
Right.
So let me go fake it out there. And after a while, that breaks down.
You can't only fake so much.
You can't sustain that for years.
Right.
You just can't.
Right.
So, that's what I think is
maybe
the problem.
you can for years, but just not that many.
Well, that's what I mean. That many. Right?
Yeah. All right. So back to the arguing thing. So we just revealed that we argue a lot, or at least we used to.
We argue a lot.
Yeah. I don't think we argue as much.
I mean, when was the last time we argued? You can't even remember, because we don't argue a lot.
Well, I actually felt like we argued a tiny bit before this podcast.
Well, then that shows that you don't have a good grasp of what arguing is. Because if I'm just disagreeing with you and I have my own opinion about something, I don't think that's an argument.
What makes it an argument for me is, do I feel any level of annoyance or anything like that along with it?
Oh.
Then that makes me
Then
think.
we probably do argue all the time,
That's what I'm
because you are annoyed. I'm not.
But there are times when the thing we just discussed goes a little bit further than just us not agreeing with each other. It's like I feel some other kind of way too. To me, that makes it an argument. We argue all the time.
I don't think we argue all the time. I don't know why you're saying that.
I think
Who
we
are you arguing with?
I think we argue regularly.
Who are you arguing with regularly?
We're arguing. Listen, we're arguing right now.
This is not an argument. This is a disagreement.
Yeah, I mean, we're not like knock down, drag out, fighting with each other.
We just have different interpretations of what an argument is, because I don't think that's an argument.
Okay, maybe you're right.
When you say a lot, the word a lot means every single day. I don't even think we argue every day.
That's the other thing.
A lot has to mean every day.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It does not.
We really have different meanings for things.
A lot does not have to mean every day.
Okay, what is a lot?
I would say a lot is a relative term based on what you think a little is. So, no, I'm being for real. I'm being real. So I'm saying, if you think a little bit of arguing is like once a month, then a lot could be once a week, twice a week. Let's say if you argue twice a week, and in your mind a little bit of arguing is once a month, then you could say that twice a week is a lot of arguing.
So let's put some numbers on it.
Okay.
How many times do you think we argue a week?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because we don't.
Part of the issue is that because we're so comfortable with arguing, because we don't think there's anything wrong with arguing, I don't tally it up. I don't count it. I'm not saying to myself.
Is this an argument right now?
No, because I'm not upset. And it hasn't changed my mood at all. So no, this is not an argument.
This is what we do.
Is this an argument for you?
No, because this is what we do. When you say we argue, this is what we're really doing right here.
Okay, that's true.
If I'm saying
you're right.
it is, it's true.
So by that definition, we don't argue a lot.
So when you go somewhere with your spouse, I think that going in and being cordial to the people, to your spouse, even though you might be arguing, you need to be cordial.
Yes.
Being a killjoy, you don't want to do that.
Right.
So you go in, you have fun, and then when you come out, which usually happens to us if this happens, you usually come out ready to make up.
That's true.
Because you have,
had to spend time with each other.
You've been forced to spend time with each other.
Yes.
And realize, I really like this person. I don't want to be arguing with them. So
Right.
let's solve this issue.
Right.
So it actually isn't bad to go in and not fake it, because
Right.
it's not really a fake.
Right.
But going in and doing what you have to do.
Put the argument on pause.
Put it on
Go
pause.
back to regular life.
Go back to life.
And argue and finish the argument later.
Exactly.
But the reality is that if you do that, like you just said, what happens to us most of the time is, while we are relating to each other at that event,
Yes.
we end up realizing, at least I do, I end up realizing, man, what we were talking about before really isn't that deep.
Exactly.
I really love this girl. I'm about to make up with
Let's
her.
just-
And usually, when it comes time to settle the argument, it's already done, because we both like, you know what, that wasn't even that deep.
Exactly.
Sorry, we
Exactly.
kiss and make up.
So go on into your event mad.
Right.
You don't have to show it. That's not
You
being
don't have to show
fake.
nobody.
And I think that it gives you time to calm down
Right.
and realize what's important
Yep.
and what's not important.
Exactly.
And it ends up being resolved
Exactly.
much faster.
Yeah. So do that. And you're not being fake.
No,
well, we don't
not.
think you are, at least.
No.
All right.
All right.
See y'all next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching Just John and April.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell to be notified about our next episode.
See you next time.
Bye.